Hello, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I'm your host, Fluff. How's it going, everybody? I was just hanging out, and I thought we would answer some questions, because you know what? Why not? Am I right? Let's get on to those questions. First question! Do you still hold the MXR Smart Gate up as your favorite noise gate? You know what? It honestly depends on the application, because I tour with a TC Electronic Sentry gate, which I pretty much regard as the greatest noise gate, at least in pedal form, to ever exist, because you can gate specific frequencies if you want, and you can also make the gate not close all the way, therefore opening and closing faster. And that's why I use it in a tour rig. But in the studio, I'm pretty much 100% MXR Smart Gate, or I just tried the noise clamp, which is cool. It's for noisy pedals and you put it in a loop, etc., etc. You can read up all about that. But I would say the TC Electronic Sentry noise gate or the MXR Smart Gate are pretty much my two go-to gates. Both of them do slightly different things. It just depends on the application, but either one are a fantastic gate to have. Any experience with the AxeFx? Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with the first and second Fractal AxeFx's. I have not tried the 3, and my buddy Bo Rochelle says it's awesome. I would love to check out a Fractal AxeFx 3. They make great stuff. I would love to do a demo of it and like actually spend some time with one, like just have one in the desk and just kind of see what it can do and offer and the cool things and goings-ons underneath the hood of that thing, because it is a very, very powerful processor. But I have not tried one, but I hear very good things. That's the best answer I can give. How come I haven't seen my rig on Rate or Roast My Rig? So after every episode that airs of Rate or Roast My Rig, I always get comments and emails asking why I haven't featured their rig. And I don't think anyone really realizes how many emails and how many submissions I get for Rate or Roast My Rig. Currently, the inbox for the Rate or Roast at Gmail is like 4,100 emails. I mean, I just get bombed with submissions. Every episode generates about 1,000 new emails and new submissions. And sometimes those submissions have multiple pictures. They'll have one of the rig, one of their guitar rack, and one of the floorboard. It just takes time to go through. So when it comes time to do an episode, I'll usually film them 2 at a time with my buddy Luke, who basically co-writes the burns because he's a professional comedian and I am not. And we basically shoot 2 episodes at a time, and we'll go through and we will shoot like 10 rigs per episode, and I will trim that down if necessary. So there's a lot that I don't use, but getting through thousands and thousands of rigs will just take time. Don't worry, if you've emailed me, it'll come up eventually, I promise. Are you ever superstitious about which guitars to take on tour? You know, I used to be. I used to be really weird about like, okay, I'm gonna take this guitar, and I don't want anything to ever happen to these other guitars, so I'm gonna leave them at home. And then I would really love the ones I would take out on tour and sweat all over and beat up, so then I would play them more once I was back home. It's a weird thing, but you know, you always wanna leave your cherished stuff at home. But with guitars, you know, they're tools every night, and if you're not playing great, and if you're not the most comfortable you can be with a guitar on stage, that'll ultimately affect your performance, especially when you're on like a 6-week tour or something. So now I just take whatever. You know what? They're all for playing, is how I look at it. They're all tools. So nothing's off limits. I have ones that I like better than the other, and I will just take the ones that I like the best at that time. And now Fluff reads a tweet. If you ever miss 420, just wait till 422, because 422 is still 420 too. My suggestion to you this week is to come check out Rest Repose with Eyes Set to Kill. We start tour, I think next week. Next week when this airs, I will be on tour. So a week from today, when you're watching this, I will be on tour, and I will link to the tour below, and the poster is right here. And it's just a little short thing, but come say hi to me and the boys, we would love to see you. All the Figma links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.